Hello, everybody. Welcome to another movie review. I'm here with my good pal Ian. Say hello, Ian.
Hello, everybody.
And this is another episode of the Pixar movie reviews leading up to Turning Red. Today's episode is Toy Story 4.
Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4, yes. Yes, we thought Toy Story 3 was the perfect ending. I think this is the perfect ending, let's be honest. So, the story is Woody and the gang are settling in with Bonnie, and during her kind of like her first day of school, basically. Actually, no, wait. That's not the quite beginning. Actually, the beginning is a backstory with at Andy's house, and that 10 years just set in between the events of Toy Story 2 and Toy Story 3, where not Bonnie,
Bo Peep.
Bo Peep is taken away, and she tells Woody that kids lose their toys every day. Kids lose their toys every day, and that opening sequence, I think that was a very powerful opening sequence. That honestly brought a tear to my eye. I was pretty emotional, but yeah, and it also introduces us to Forky, voiced by Tony Hale.
Oh,
He's so funny.
Forky.
He's so adorable and very funny as well. Like they thought they wouldn't be three in terms of story, but they just made four very funny, and it worked. And the ending was very sad, it as well.
Yeah.
So like anyway, so Bonnie again creates Forky out of a spork with the stuff that you would do to make a spork or stuff like that. And yeah, he becomes alive, and yeah, and
He
all
basically thinks
chaos.
he's trash because he came
Yeah,
from trash.
trash.
No, you're
Trash.
not trash. You're a toy.
Trash. So funny. I love Forky's definitely probably one of my favorite Toy Story characters, easily, right up there with Woody and Buzz, and the much of the gang. He's right up there with Woody and Buzz.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So he's a fun and neat character. Er, I get
Mhm.
that. Buzz and the rest of the gang didn't have a whole lot to do, but honestly thinks Woody's solo movie. This is basically just about Woody, um, learning about how to move on and to find closure. This was a fantastic conclusion, mm, mm, perfect ending to a perfect franchise.
Mhm.
What else needs to be said about Toy Story 4? This might be a little bit of an unpopular opinion, but I actually prefer this movie to the third one. I think it had a much more realistic ending. I mean, both endings were extremely realistic, but I think as a film, I think Toy Story 4 had that perfect ending for Woody's arc. Just a great character arc, and just a fantastic Woody solo movie. Just it's perfect. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. I would give it a 9.9 out of 10 for a
Yeah,
few
it's right.
reasons. Number one, the
Yeah,
return of Bo Peep.
yeah. Bo Peep, and Bo Peep is
And
pretty amazing in this. She gets a lot more to do.
yeah. And number two, a, another great ending.
Yeah, just even more perfect ending. That was just it's right up there with the first one, and it's the best Toy Story movie in my opinion. It's right there.
Yeah.
The only thing that keeps it from beating out the first Toy Story was, again, Toy Story's more like a classic because it's the first one and nothing can top the first one. But this came close. But the first one, again, that movie's more timeless. It's a timeless classic, so that's kind of what it is. But this movie's still a fantastic ending to a fantastic franchise.
Yeah.
I would totally be okay with another one, maybe focusing on like some of the other characters. I'd be fine with that, but again, I think this was a fantastic conclusion.
Yeah. Alright, that's gonna do it for our review on Toy Story 4. Stay.
Oh, and also before we end this video, I also want to say that Gabby Gabby is not really a villain, which is pretty surprising. She's like the villain, but then she turns out to not be a villain. She just wants Woody's like voice box. which is pretty understandable, and like that she just wants to have like an owner, and that's really understandable. That's really really nice. Because I love that. I love that they made her like not a villain. Like I think that's like I think the first Toy Story film without a villain.
Yeah.
So yeah, Toy Story 4, just a fantastic movie, and yeah, that's it for Toy Story 4.
Yep. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys again real soon.
Until next time, to infinity and
And
beyond.
beyond.